Good evening and welcome back to yet another video. I hope you're doing well and keeping Muslims in your prayers. Muslims are terrorists, I often come to hear. Stereotypically, we are dangerous. Allahu Akbar, if it is to be Googled, it comes across as the most scariest word. But yet Muslims are the ones facing the biggest humanitarian crisis known to our time today. The Middle East, it is home to people who are dying. Yemen is about to go extinct. China, another Holocaust is taking place. Kashmir, it's been on lockdown for the past year, possibly even more. The radical Islam may be responsible for the lives of 9/11, but not every Muslim deserves to pay the price for a sin that they never committed. If radical Islam is what we're really going to talk about, then can we please remember to bring up radical Christianity, radical Sikhism, radical Hinduism, radical white supremacist, or radical black gangs? Because it's about time we draw the line. It's about time that we draw the line and stop defending the deaths of millions of innocents because they are Muslim. As no one should have to pay this price for believing in a religion. Just take a look at the Middle East today. Yemen, Syria, Palestine, Sudan, Somalia, Kashmir, China. All across the world they are suffering. They are suffering for believing in a God. They are suffering for following a religion. They are suffering for believing in the Prophet, peace be upon him. So you tell me, is this right? Is this right in a world where we demand freedom of speech? In a world where the Black Lives Movement has become so big? LGBTQ2 community is accepted internationally? Being a girl is no longer a sin. Daughters are considered a blessing. Honor killing is becoming less likely. We are learning what it truly means to be human, to act in a humane manner. We continue to defend the deaths of innocents because they believe in a certain religion. You told me I'm wrong for being racist. You told me I am wrong for saying that I do not support a community. You told me that I am wrong for opposing the Black Lives Matter movement. We did that to many, and we called them out, and reform is starting to take place. But shouldn't the same principle apply everywhere? You tell me. You tell me, since when is it correct to demand justice and turn a blind eye where we see injustice? Maybe I am wrong for drawing a comparison, but there is no other way to put this, as it's been going on for far too long. No one deserves to suffer. No one deserves to die as a result of a civil war where their leaders are dictating them. There's no longer leadership left in the Middle East. As the Middle East today is a battlefield for power. The leaders, they are rich, they are powerful, and they are living their best lives. But the civilians, no matter what nation you look at, you take into consideration, yeah, they're dying, they're suffering. They are paying the price for a sin they never committed. And me and you, we can't help them. There's always something that can be done, and it's time that we find a solution. And maybe we begin by asking our governments to sit down, to stop trying to take advantage of someone else's suffering. As let's be honest, one person's suffering is another person's gain when it comes to politics. But for how much longer can we play politics with a humanitarian crisis? Nations are about to go extinct. People are dying. Countries are being wiped off the map. The Holocaust is taking place all over again in China. Kashmir's been on lockdown for the past year. And God knows what else is taking place that we are unaware of. So please continue to raise awareness. Call on your governments and express your solidarity with those who are suffering. And maybe the best thing we can do is stop defaming others due to where they come from. So what if that person that you see walking down the street is a refugee? They fled a war that our nations are possibly somewhat benefiting off, and it's time it stops. So please continue to pray. So please continue to remember the people of the Middle East in your prayers, minorities around the world, and let's hope that the religion you believe in is no longer a valid reason for your death, your untimely death. Thank you very much. Until next time on Touch with Vibe.